amazing digital circus and Hazbin Hotel are two indie projects that have blown up online in recent years. With season 2 of Hazbin Hotel coming out and me absolutely loving the show's characters and art style, I thought it'd be really fun to combine the two worlds. So, in this video I'm drawing Jax and Ragatha from the digital circus in the Hazbin Hotel art style. Okay, so starting with Jax, when I was working on both Ragatha and Jax, the biggest challenge was to figure out that push and pull between the digital circus designs and also the Hazbin Hotel art style. Like, what do I keep? What do I change? How do I stay true to the character while still making them feel like they could interact with other characters from the Helliverse? For Jax specifically, I knew I wanted to keep his trademark snarkiness and, you know, full of himselfness. It's core to who he is, really. I kept his purple fur. I borrowed a little inspiration you can kind of see on his ears and, like, I guess elbows, those little like black angular shapes, because that's something that I sort of stole from Alistair's design. I thought it would translate nicely to Jax. I also adjusted his pose to make a little fun thing, stripes to his dungarees, and I gave him claws on his feet. Overall, I tried to make his design slightly more detailed without losing Jax's character during that. One thing that surprisingly works well was like the nose situation, because in the digital circus Jax doesn't have a nose, and in Vivzy Pop's art style she doesn't have noses most of the time for people from Hell, so that overlap translated really well to this design, making his face feel like it belongs in the Hazbin universe without too much struggle. But yeah, there you go, there's Jax's design. And now onto Ragatha. So moving on to the Ragatha, this one was actually interesting because what you're seeing here is my second attempt at redesigning her. I'm only showing the second version because her original digital circus design is extremely circular, and most of the shape language in Hazbin Hotel and in Vivzy Pop's art style in general is very angular and sharp. So trying to bridge those two art styles together, especially for this one, was quite a lot. I also decided to reinterpret her as an angel or exterminator, so I leaned into the angelic colour palette. That was tricky because Ragatha has those like bright red accents, and the angelic colours in Hazbin Hotel tend to be like cool light blues, so I shifted her reds towards more pastel tones, and I pulled a bit of inspiration from Sir Pentius's heavenly design, mainly his colours, using that as a guide to help her fit more naturally into the Hazbin universe. And because of her button eye, I mentioned it earlier, I thought it would be fun to make her feel a little bit like an exterminator, since those designs share similar symbolism. I gave her wings, obviously, because angels in Hazbin always have wings, and I added a halo bow, which felt cute and fitting for her. I kept the patches in her outfits, and I changed her skin tone, and I made one of her eyes yellow. Those choices really helped blend her into Vivzy Pop's art style better. Out of all the designs I've done from another franchise into Hazbin Hotel, this was definitely the hardest. Ragatha's original design is honestly so different from the Hazbin aesthetic, but honestly, I'm really happy with how she turned out. So there you go, my Jax and Ragatha redesigns into the Hazbin Hotel art style. I'd love to hear what you think about them, which one you prefer, what you would have done differently in the comments down below. But other than that, subscribe and thank you for watching.